Everyone, well, we're here, we're back, and today I am finally sitting down to film my Q&A. About a month ago, I asked you guys to ask me questions, and I was supposed to film it within a few days to a week, but I have a reason. I have a reason for why it took me so long. I was waiting for this to come in. Prior to asking questions for my Q&A, I did a poll of what plushie do you guys want to see, because I was wanting to add a new plushie. And for some reason, trying to get this little guy has been just so complicated. So let's put him right there. So I don't know why trying to get him was so complicated. I got ones that were set wrong, the shipping date kept getting pushed back, and then I had other ones, and because of all the confusion and all the trying to find him, I have other ones coming as well. So there will soon be more in the back of my video. I want to collect them all, which is perfect. Gotta catch them all, right? That was a terrible joke. Alright, so with that excuse out of the way, let's get started into the questions. Oh, and this is not a question I got, but just something that I want to put out there for any new subscribers that may not know. My name is Jessica, so you guys can call me Jessica, you can call me Respectfully Sarcastic, you can call me RS, whatever you would like. Alright, now on to the questions. I have a few. 1, what made you want to start making anti-MLM content? 2, what's the story of you and your husband, how you met, when you met, how long you've been together? 3, do you have any pets? If so, what do you have? I love your videos, so glad I discovered your channel, hope you have a great new year. Same to you as well. I know I'm filming this a month late, but hope you have a great year as well. So I'll answer them in order. So what made me start making anti-MLM content? I had been watching anti-MLM content on and off for probably a couple years now. I originally I've known about the anti-MLM movement, I guess, community for quite some time, and a few years ago, I was really into Reddit videos when a bunch of YouTubers started doing that. That's how Illuminati, if you guys watch her, that's how she got started. She was just making Reddit videos, and I loved her anti-MLM videos, and a couple other YouTubers would also make r/anti-MLM videos, and I just really enjoyed those. And then of course, when you start watching certain things, you get recommended certain videos. So I started to get recommended videos of people leaving their MLMs, and that was really interesting to me. So last summer, I really got into watching a lot more anti-MLM YouTubers and content, especially Kiki Chanel. I really enjoy her videos, and Illuminati. She still makes anti-MLM videos, and I really like those. So I got recommended the first video that I reacted to. I got recommended that, and I remember watching it and being like, I have to react to this. Like, I have to. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I am going to react to this. There was never really, like, a thing in my mind that I was like, oh, I'm going to, always do anti-MLM, or I'm going to do more than one video of anti-MLM. I just wanted to react to that, and the reception was very positive. You guys, as my viewers, were like, yeah, I'm also anti-MLM. I love anti-MLM content, so I just started making more, and I am a firm believer in making anti-MLM content. I think it needs to be out there. I think that the more people who speak out against these terrible businesses, the better. The more people who know that these companies are predatory and negative and just want to leech onto you and take your money, the better. Okay, and question 2 is, what's the story of you and your husband? So for those who don't know, yes, I am married. I have been married since April of 2010. So in a couple months, I will have been married for 11 years, which is crazy. My husband was 18 and I was 19, and he was going to the military, and we got married, and we've been married since. So we've actually known each other since middle school, but we did not date in middle school. We just had mutual friends. Like, we knew each other and we talked sometimes. And then he actually went to a different high school than I did, and he graduated a year before me. And so senior year, we kind of like met up again, and I don't know what it is. I think I said this in my first Q&A, is I don't know what it was, but there was just something, and we just clicked, and we just really got along, and we've been together ever since. So we've been together, so we met in middle school, which would be about 2004. We started dating in 2008, got married in 2010, and here we are in 2021, still together. So that click, still going strong. And the last part of the question is, do you have any pets? And if so, what do you have? Unfortunately, at the moment, we do not have any pets. Our dog Thor died a year ago, and we did plan to get another dog, but with COVID and everything, things had to be put on hold. And hopefully this year we're going to be getting another dog. I also do consider my dad's dogs my dogs. I absolutely love them. I also consider my sister's dog my dog. Love him. So I do still have dogs in the family. I just don't have a dog in the home. But hopefully this year we will be getting a dog once everything starts to settle itself and whatnot. We will be welcoming a puppy. Maybe not a puppy. A doggy into our household. What state do you live in? I currently live in Nevada, but I am from California. What's your favorite movie? That's a hard one because I'm not like a huge movie person. I'm definitely more of a TV person. But a movie that I can watch over and over again is Aladdin. I absolutely love Aladdin. The old one, the cartoon, not the new one. Even though that one wasn't the worst. But I absolutely love Aladdin, and I can watch it all day long, over and over and over again. And another movie that I do genuinely like is The Breakfast Club. I remember the first time I saw that, and I was like, I think I was like 14, I think it was my first rated R movie, and I was like, whoa, this is edgy. I think a lot of people like The Breakfast Club just for what it has to offer and what it is, and I think that scene where they're all sitting around and they're like telling their stories and the camera's panning around, that's cinematography. Amazing. Love it. The emotion behind it. It's just, you're so glued and captivated to that scene. And I really, really enjoy that movie for what it is. Definitely not the best movie, of course, in the world, but for what it is, I really do like that movie. So Melina asked, what's your job outside of YouTube? Also, how'd you start your YouTube channel? And then she also has kind of a part 2 or part 3 to the question, like, ooh, also other favorite YouTubers. So I do have another job outside of YouTube, but I don't at the moment feel comfortable saying that. I'm so sorry. I know that's not helpful at all. But YouTube is a great little side biz for me, and I would love for one day for it to be a full-time job. That would be really, really nice. I'm sure one day I'll tell you guys like what I do, but for the moment, I just don't feel comfortable sharing that. I'm so sorry. That's not a good answer. But also, how'd you start your YouTube channel? So I have something I never told you guys. Before I started to make Amber Lynn content, I actually made planner content on my channel. All those videos are privated. I privated all of them. I think even before I started like doing videos on my channel. And which is funny because like I'm not a big planner person. I don't know what it was. I think I was just watching planner content back in the day in like 2015. And I loved it. I was like, I can do that too. And I did. And I actually made stickers. I made my own stickers and I would put them in my book. I can maybe like show a clip here of like what I used to do. And it was okay. It went decently well. I had people that, I would talk to, but it was a very, very small niche in the planner community. I think the planner community is much bigger now than it was then. And I just wasn't really into it. I just wasn't very interested in it, and I think that showed in my videos. So it's like, for me, if I'm not interested in something, why would I make videos about it? I mean, I did like it and I did have fun, and being creative was nice, but I just felt like it was a chore when I had to make videos, and one day I just was like, I'm not enjoying this. So I think I just privated all my videos and said like, all right, I'm done being a planner channel. I'm no longer going to be a planner channel. And then the other part of the question was, who are my favorite YouTubers? I absolutely love Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Curtis Connor, Cody Ko. Love them a lot. I also have been really into Kit Boga lately. If you guys have ever heard of him, he calls scammers and basically messes with them as long as he possibly can in order to like ensure that they are not scamming other people. And I really love his content, and it's very entertaining and it's really good. So if you guys have not heard of him and you like people messing with scammers, definitely go watch him. Hey girl, super excited for this episode. 2 questions. In your opinion, do MLMs have a lot in common with cults? What's your least favorite MLM? Love from Canada. All right. Thank you, Haley. I've seen you quite a bit in my comments. So I definitely do see similarities in MLMs and cults. It's their terminology. It's the way they talk about it. They just accept no negativity, and anyone that says anything negative, they shut them out. They push them away, which is very similar to cults. I've talked about the video, The Multi-Level Marketing Cults, Lies, Pyramid Schemes in the Pursuit of Financial Freedom by Janie, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I absolutely love his video. I think he does a fantastic job showing how it's similar to cults, how it's clearly a pyramid scheme, how it's bad, and they just want to push like positive mindset. Just think positively. Everything is positive, positive, positive. And if you have any negative feelings, then that's on you and that's your fault. If you question the MLM, well, why would you do that? That's your fault. Clearly, you need to think more positively. You need to do some outside affirmations. You need to, read more books on this subject. And they fill your head with, this is an amazing, incredible opportunity. And when something is told to you enough, you're probably inclined to believe it. And my least favorite MLM is Beachbody. I think I've said that before. I don't like that they use the word coach. I think it is misleading and misinformation, and it just doesn't do anything good because they're not coaches. They pay a fee, and they're allowed to call themselves health coach. So I have favorite bands. If you could have any job for a week, what would you choose? What's your go-to fast food place, and what do you order? So favorite band, I pretty much listen to just like a random collection of whatever. I just tell Alexa, play something random, and then I'll skip through. But I've really been enjoying listening to K-pop and J-pop. I really like my K-pop, especially BTS. I'm one of those people. And if you could do any job for a week, what would you choose? That's a really good question. If I could do any job for a week. Okay, so I have one. So a job that I have always been really interested in is voice acting. When I was younger, the first time I ever saw kind of a behind the scenes of voice actors was Rugrats. I absolutely loved Rugrats growing up, and I remember they did this thing where they showed the behind the scenes of them recording an episode, and they're just sitting down recording, and I just thought, that's so cool. And seeing it, I was like, those are the voices that I know, and they bring them to life, and it just amazed me as a kid. And as I got older, I started to look into more behind the scenes of certain shows that I really like. I love watching the Family Guy one. That one's actually really entertaining. Rick and Morty. I know that I've seen Aladdin. I've seen behind the scenes of them voicing Aladdin, and I really, really enjoyed that. So if I could do that for a week, I think that would be a lot of fun. And my go-to fast food is In-N-Out. Love In-N-Out, absolutely love In-N-Out, and I am boring. I get a plain cheeseburger and fries light well. But sometimes I will be adventurous and put onions and spread on it. I know, crazy. What are you and your spouse's astrological signs, MBTI, and Enneagram? So for astrological signs, I am a Sagittarius, he is a Leo. For the Myers-Briggs, I am an INFP and he is an INTJ. And for the Enneagram, I am type 9, the Peacemaker, and he is type 8, the Challenger. And all of them, except for Sagittarius, I'm not really a Sagittarius because Sagittariuses are very adventurous. I'm not very adventurous. I am very much a homebody and like to be home. But other than that, INFP, 100% me. INTJ, 100% him. Type 9, type 8, definitely fits each of us very well. How many tattoos do you have and story behind them? So clearly, I have this one that you guys see all the time, and it is, I was literally about to be, it's an arrow. Well, duh. And it's funny because I just tell people it's for Sagittarius, which I guess can be, it definitely can be, but I just more got it for archery because at the time I was really into archery, and my sister actually designed this for me, and she was there when I got it, so it doesn't necessarily have a meaning. I just really like it because my sister designed it for me, so I think that's special in itself. And I have one on my back, which you guys definitely don't know about, and it's just a feather. What is its meaning? Nothing. It's my first tattoo. I was 21. My husband had been bothering me, like, you need to get a tattoo, you need to get a tattoo, you need to get a tattoo. And I was like, okay. And at the time, I got a feather because I wanted it to represent a dream catcher, but I don't know why I didn't just get a dream catcher. I just got a feather. I don't even like birds. So I have a feather. It means nothing. Okay, and Momo says, a few random questions are, what's your favorite anime? What is your least favorite anime? And what anime would you recommend? So I watch a lot of anime. And if you guys don't care about anime, skip to this time, because I may talk about this for a little while. So favorite anime. I actually don't have like a favorite anime. I just have ones that I genuinely really enjoy. Like I just finished Food Wars, really enjoyed that. I recently finished Hunter x Hunter. Loved that. That was really good. We're currently watching Attack on Titan. Love that. We're watching ReZero. That one's really good. We're watching The Promised Neverland. That one's really good. We finished season 1 and then we're currently watching season 2. Season 1 is, the storytelling in it is so good. The visuals are good, but I just think that the storytelling is so unique. And at first when I heard it, I'm like, it's a bunch of kids, like, I mean, it sounds good, but oh my god, is it so entertaining, and like, I can't say it enough, the storytelling in it, so good. Definitely recommend The Promised Neverland. For least favorite anime, I actually don't have one, but I do have one that I think is like overhyped. Even though I've watched all the seasons and I'll probably still watch it, but it's SAO, Sword Art Online. I don't know, there's something about it that like we watch it every time a new season appears, but we're just like kind of bored, I guess. The most recent season, Sword Art Online Alicization, the first part of that season, so good. They took a more kind of darker approach, and I like the new characters that were introduced. And then the second half of the season happened, and we were so bored. We were so bored and just like waiting for something to happen. And I just feel like SAO does a really good job of making the first season really entertaining and captivate you and get your attention. And then the second half of the season comes and you're just like, what is going on? And you're like bored, or at least I am. So I guess SAO would be my least favorite, even though I still watch it. And an anime that I recommend, I think I already said The Promised Neverland, but one that is, I feel, not talked about too much, and I think it's really good, is Durarara. Really good, really interesting, kind of a more different take on like the traditional like power shonens. So I would recommend Durarara and Magi, and I believe both of those are on Netflix. So what video editing software do you use? How long does it take you to edit a video? How did you feel after your very first video, and how well did it do? So I use iMovie. I have a Mac, and from start to finish editing, it depends on the video. Most of my videos, it probably takes me about an hour to film, about an hour and a half to 2 hours to edit, depending 30 minutes to an hour to export, and then I've complained many times about my internet. My upload speed is terrible, and it usually takes me about 2 hours to upload the video. So there's all of that. So the whole process is kind of like an all-day process depending on how I do things, because I don't always like do it all in one long go of like, all right, so film, edit, upload. Like, I usually don't do that, or I try not to do that. Try and do it in like bits and pieces, that way it's a little bit easier and I don't feel like I'm just spending all day long working on a video, even though it happens quite a few times. And how did you feel after your very first video, and how well did it do? So I technically, I guess, have 3 different answers to this. So when I did planner videos, it went well. I mean, I had a couple views and some thumbs up, and it was good. People were just like, pretty videos, and I'm like, thanks. My very first Amber Lynn video, I uploaded it, and I got a thumbs down immediately, and I had people say, we don't need you. We already have enough of you. So that was great, but then it got better. But I expected that. of course, you know, you're entering into a thing and people are like, we don't need more opinions on this. Totally get that. But I wanted to voice my opinion. And then with the anti-MLM one, very positively, people were like excited about that, people were interested in that, and maybe it was just the video that I reacted to, or because of the content, I'm not actually quite sure, and I've just been really enjoying making anti-MLM content because the reception is very positive, and I think that the messages that I put out there need to be heard. Okay, and this is going to be the last question, which I assumed I was going to get this question a bunch, and I'm not going to put up like one specific person's question because it got asked a lot. So there's going to be two things. One, I've been getting a lot of, am I going to do any more court case react shows? And I have talked to certain people about this. I probably am not, at least for a while, because I would react to the video, everything would be good. Like I said, I'd edit it, and then I'd go to upload it, and it would take like 2 hours to upload, and then copyright claimed immediately, and it would be blocked in all countries. And it doesn't tell you exactly where I went wrong. So I would go and try and edit it again and upload it, and then it would happen again. And I just kept getting frustrated. I'm spending all this time and effort trying to upload these videos, and they just keep getting copyright claims. Certain ones were able to go through just fine, and I felt like I would do that again with the next one, and it wouldn't make a difference. Like, they would get copyright claimed. The very first one that I did, the Tupperware lady, that one was totally fine. No issues with that whatsoever. And then all the ones I did after that, issues. So many issues. So probably for a while, I probably won't do any more court case reacts. I know a lot of you guys really enjoyed them. I really enjoyed making them. I had a lot of fun with those. But I just felt like I was getting nowhere. I was working so hard to get nowhere. So I hope you guys can understand that. And then the other one is, am I going to make Amber Lynn videos? I never intended to really stop making Amber Lynn videos. It just kind of happened. I just have really been enjoying the anti-MLM videos. I just love that I have more to talk about, other topics to talk about, other businesses to talk about, even though it is, you know, I think I said earlier, like, they are similar. They all are in, you know, the same sphere of MLM, but there's different ways to go about it. There's different people. There's different talking points. There's different business models, there's different numbers, there's just a difference, and I'm able to branch out, still stay in the same anti-MLM bubble, but branch out more and talk about more in the anti-MLM community. Do I intend to make Amber Lynn videos? Maybe, possibly, probably. I just am taking a break. There's no other thing besides I was just taking a break, and I just found something that I genuinely enjoy making. Not that I didn't enjoy making the Amber Lynn videos, but it's nice to take a break from things and find something that makes you happy. And I just felt like I was repeating myself so much and saying the same stuff. Same stuff. Yep, that's it. The same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to the same person who, no matter how many times I say it, will not take what I say into consideration. But with anti-MLM videos, I may make a video and someone may see it and take what I say into consideration and be like, wait, I want to get out. I don't want to be a part of this MLM. They're taking advantage of me. And that is kind of another reason why I started making anti-MLM content. Is I saw in comments of other people them say, you're the inspiration of why I got out. I would love to help somebody and be a reason that somebody got out of their MLM and was able to see that they were being taken advantage of. Just knowing that a possibility that what I am doing could help someone in some way and they would actually pertain it to their life. I really enjoy that. I really like the idea of that. And I know that the Amber Lynn stuff is, you know, clearly I'm fully aware that just because I say something, she's not going to take it. And it's more just for like my thoughts, my opinions, my views, and I'm just voicing them. Which is exactly what I'm doing with anti-MLM stuff also. So it works both ways, but the chances of somebody seeing my anti-MLM video and getting out of their MLM is way higher than Amber Lynn seeing my video on her and her losing weight. So there's that. So I'm just taking a break from Amber Lynn content. That's that's that. Will I do anti-MLM content forever? Probably not. You know, gotta mix things up once in a while, gotta throw in different things, and just at the moment, I'm really enjoying making anti-MLM videos, and they're making me really happy. I really think they're fun to make. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. I wanted to thank all of you who asked questions. I'm sorry if I didn't get to everybody. I just didn't want the video to be crazy long, but I appreciate all of you for taking the time to ask questions and just overall engage with my content, liking the videos, commenting, and just showing your support for me and my channel. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. And if you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk all things, anything, and everything in the comments below. And until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye.